thanks to Hungry Root, Built Rewards, and BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode.
So we're here at Islands.
We're here at Islands.
Hello and welcome to the podcast. Last week we walked aimlessly. We found our way. We went on a train, and it dropped us off here in downtown Burbank, where we found an oasis.
Maybe we should do it previously on the tripod.
Previously.
No, we just returned here a week later.
Oh, that's a good point, because for people experiencing it live, by the way, sound off in the comments. Do you not like it when we batch episodes? Do you want this to be done on Thursday morning every time it comes out on Thursday?
There's just no way we could do that.
There's just no way that logistically it makes sense. But I think, Keith was saying before, he does this for the people. So if it's what people want,
True.
we could sort of do it.
No expense.
Yeah.
Wednesday evening, so it's as topical as possible.
So yeah, we could try. It'd be tough for the team.
It'd be tough for the team.
It'd be tough on Rainie and Jonathan mainly.
Yeah, it would be a fast turnaround.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have my voice back. I was silenced last week by myself, by me. It was just a devastating mistake when I opened my bag to find 3 XLRs, but I am back. I have a lot to say, actually, because a lot has happened this week.
All right, take the first 5.
Wait, what happened? Yeah, Rainie's going to do 5, and we're going to order the Margarita Tower.
Yeah. The Margarita Tower, do we know? Keith is...
Oh, I think we're ready to order.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We accidentally double booked me, and I'm supposed to be filming pre-thoughts for this afternoon's video.
Well, let's just get them done right now.
They're sending me a car.
They're sending you a car? Who's driving it? Is it Jack?
Probably.
You should. I told you we should have gone into Vaughn's last week.
Yeah, we should have done it. I'll say, Zach, I think you're going to miss out on what will become one of the most
iconic
fan-favorite
episode.
episodes
I know.
of
I'm
the
not
show.
happy about it.
We should. Oh, it's called Stranded at Islands.
Stranded at Islands.
There we go.
Me and Keith are going to be so shit-faced on Margarita Towers, and Rainie's going to have to drive home. But the problem is, we don't have a car.
Yeah, how are we going to get home later?
These three are about to do a Margarita flight. They may say anything, which is a great time to plug the Tripod Patreon.
That's right.
If you want to listen to these
Let's
episodes a day early, ad-free, uncensored, Miles can say all he wants.
Okay,
I actually
we
don't
shouldn't.
speak like that.
Just because we can, just because we have the power, doesn't mean we use the power. We only use it when it's appropriate and hilarious.
We use it for good.
So we have Tripod Guilty Pleasures. You can sit with us and the fake pod. Go on over, check it out. But now we're at Islands. We just ordered ourselves a feast.
And guys, I gotta say, Islands is crushing it in terms of the decor department.
The big
Oh my
parrots
God.
are something else.
Oh wow, they're
huge.
They're gigantic. And I'll also say, the funny thing about Islands that I love is that on the sign it says Islands, famous burgers and fries.
Yeah.
I don't associate burgers and fries as being an island food.
You don't think that cows and potatoes are?
How did they get there on the island is my big question.
They came
Thank
over
you
on
so
the.
much.
They came over on the ship.
They came over on the ship.
Yeah, with
Much like many animals.
Yep. Noah.
Noah.
Noah's-
Oh, there we go.
I think
Jinx.
Shout
I
out
think
Noah's
it's the
Ark.
sauce.
That's
that makes it
the huli
islands.
huli.
You think it's the sauce?
The sauce.
Cows. And the names: the Big Wave Burger, the Malibu Burger, the Blue Nami. Oh, that's sort of sad.
I'm a little curious about the endless.
You just get sad at the Blue Nami.
You know, it's talking
Is
about
it
a tsunami.
tsunami? Sorry, a blue nami's kind of
A
disrespectful.
tsunami of flavor.
It's actually kind of fucked up that it's a restaurant called Islands and there's a blue nami.
There's a blue
It's
nami.
actually pretty
Islands are
Yes.
very vulnerable to tsunamis, especially blue namis.
Yeah.
Although blue nummies,
is that when somebody goes num 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 num?
and they're blue,
It's
or
a
the
blue man
food's
group.
blue. Blue man group says num num num.
nice.
They go num num num.
I know a blue man. Did you
You?
know that?
Paul
No.
Giamatti?
I have a friend who's a blue man.
Stop it right now.
I'm not even lying
What
to
the
you.
fuck are you talking? What? You have a friend in the Blue Man group, and we've never done a collab.
I only met him a couple months ago, but he
New friend.
fast friends.
Wow,
and
that's
we
great.
even saw each other walking in Burbank, maybe, and we had like a 15-minute stop on the sidewalk conversation.
How did you meet? When
I was
are
at
you
Chris
making
Reineker's
friends?
Chris Reineker's bachelor party. And so all of Chris Reineker's
Wow.
friends are probably going to be my friends too, because we
Yeah.
all have Simpson. And the Simpson, he's a juggler.
Oh my God.
He and his brother have been a juggling duo since they were kids.
A duo.
We don't. I don't know.
Juggling duo.
Sorry, Miles.
Juggling
it's
duo.
Juggo.
Juggo.
A juggalo.
He's a
They've been
Juggo.
He's a
juggalos.
juggalo.
They've been juggalos since they were kids, and they're very, very good. And he became a blue man because juggling blue man. It's sort of
It's sort of the career high.
but he can juggle like several, like 5 and 7 things.
Yeah, this guy sounds like he'd be friends with you for sure.
He's
Yeah.
awesome.
By the way, is the Blue Man Group sort of like winning an Oscar for a juggler?
I think it's like you know how people say like the big game or like the big show. That's the big show. They made it to the show.
That's so awesome. Is he method? Like he's always in the blue?
No, he's rarely in blue, but he does have very short hair, and he said it's so like it's easy to
Bald
keep
cap?
that look, so he can just shave it when he needs to be a blue man. He has like buzzed hair.
Oh, so he doesn't
like
have
if
to
he
have a-
needs to, he'll just shave it because he's like a part-time blue man.
Does he do
like
it in
fills
L.A., in
Oh, nice.
Vegas, where?
He fills in for touring blue man shows.
We
And-
gotta get
and you know
in
he
there.
did. He just went to Japan to do like a month as a blue man in Japan.
Oh my
That's
god!
so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We gotta.
I
I
feel
know.
like Try Guys Try Blue Man Group is
Oh,
hilarious.
that writes itself.
He's my in.
Yeah.
I guess we could do it.
Yeah, wow.
Listen how pure this friendship is. That Keith wasn't even thinking about how to exploit it for the channel.
I know. He was just making a friend in real life.
Yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
and his brother is also. I liked his brother a lot too.
You're a family man.
They were just both. We just got along really well. Like
His
just
brother was
really
there too.
well.
His brother's
And by
also
the
friends
end
with Chris.
of the night of like the second night, we were all like, are we just like long lost brothers? Like, because I had all the same interests as them.
That's so funny.
And then we were all juggling together in the kitchen.
Oh my god!
That's hilarious.
God.
Everyone else
That's
was in
so
bed.
cute.
It was 2 a.m. We were just drunkenly past juggling,
You're just
so
like in a children's
fun.
book.
and the
Yeah.
apples were hitting the ground and shattering because we were
Oh.
drunk.
I gotta see, Keith. I know you know how to juggle. I'm like, that's one thing I feel like canonically I should know how to do.
I can teach you.
I would like that.
It's your final Infinity
I taught
Stone.
a child at VidCon.
What?
That's a good live stream. You just teach me to
I
juggle.
got him pretty close to being able to juggle in about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's so
Whoa,
helpful.
Talented kid.
He was
That
like
could be
eight.
nice for me.
oh my gosh.
He was like, "How do you do that?" I was like, "Do you really want to know? I teach you right now."
Do you
He's
really
like,
want to know?
Yes. I
And
was
the
like,
meet and greet line is like, "You're gonna wait your
You gotta
turn."
hold off.
Oh, this was backstage. He was a
Backstage.
family member of some internet person. You know,
Yeah, he was Markiplier's mom.
You said big show, and it made me think we're a couple weeks away from this now. But Keith, for his birthday, had a big karaoke party.
That's right.
And Miles did a karaoke performance.
really great.
Thank you. I blew my voice out. I
I
really
know,
did.
I bet.
Normally I do that with 2 or 3 of my boys.
So let's talk
was good.
about what
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
was.
what
It
did
was
you do?
So
It was long.
It was just like the song. It'd be funny if I did it more than that. I do The Greatest Showman.
the Hugh Jackman's opening.
Oh, and
Sorry, Miles. Please hold
Yes.
Margarita
beautiful.
flight.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
you so much.
gorgeous.
The Margarita
This is-
Tower
when the
here.
surfboard went down, I felt like the drink's pants fell down.
Yeah, it does. It did look like that.
This
yeah.
is a surfboard. The drinks
Zach, you're screaming.
are floating, and then
Sunburn.
you put the drinks down.
Yeah, see, that's
and
then
His pants fall down.
his pants fall right
So we
down.
got Island Classic, Midori Melon,
Yeah.
Passion Paradise, and Sunburn.
gotta be the Passion Paradise.
Why
for
don't
me.
we sip the Island Classic and then we can discuss.
Well,
my
everyone get a
karaoke.
straw, and we'll all sip at the same time. Then germs can't get in between us.
That's
how it
really
works.
nice. That's good. That's good. Okay.
And then the second one, what do we
Island's
do?
Classic is clear, which is interesting.
Island's
I think
Classic. Okay.
it must be real lemon juice.
There's hey Rainie. I just got to say, there's no chance
I know
it's
what
real
it's
lemon
gonna
juice.
be.
I gotta try the classic to know their base.
Hey, so you do this with a straw. This is what
That's a server.
the manager at the
Oh, yeah.
restaurant I worked at when I was 18 did with alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, to test
And he said, "I know this is illegal, but I want you to know what it
3,
tastes like."
2.
Oh, he gave that
You
to
know
you
what?
to do.
Ooh.
Can I tell you what? That's a good margarita.
That brings me
That's a
right
Margarita right
back
there.
to what's it called? Mexico.
What are you filming? What do you think you're filming right now?
Miles has the GoPro just facing out to an empty restaurant.
Up to his eye like it's a magnifying glass, and he's a detective.
Capturing the ambiance of the restaurant.
It's his POV looking at nothing.
We used to hide the content just every once in a while.
It's a shooting
blank
out.
restaurant.
I mean, I'll say that
Pretty good.
this
Really
margarita,
enjoyed
it tastes
that.
like the beach, first and
Ooh.
foremost.
It's got the
Oh my
right
gosh,
level of tart and sweet.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank
Is
you.
there anything else you can grab? Do you want me to put the other three appetizers?
No, we're wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm doing that.
All right, let us walk it up here.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
All right.
nice. I
So we're
like
going to
that.
get into the guac. And then, Zach, I want you to discuss my karaoke performance.
Okay.
Yeah. Do the crunching.
3,
Everyone get a crunch for the listeners. 3, 2, 1.
Man, I'm hungry. That is a little soul fighty. You know what I mean? You know when you get store bought avocado or guacamole that's like been in sealed container for
Oh,
a
yeah.
while?
This has been frozen
It
for
doesn't
months.
taste terrible.
It's creamy.
Well, I think it's been frozen for months.
I don't
I'll say this.
think you can freeze avocados.
Oh, I freeze them every day.
Oh.
That was my advice for Go for Miles.
Do
Speaks
you
how
not
much.
listen to the
Do you not listen?
advice?
Do you not consume my advice every week?
My God. You think you know somebody.
I must have missed an episode.
I would
Normally
like
I'm
a
just in it and
report
hear it
of you
live.
guys doing Miles' advice, and I might assign that to you next week.
Oh yeah.
So, while the others chomp and give people with mesothelioma a nightmare, what had just happened?
Miles just punched my chip. He was trying to get a close-up of you and just rocketed his hand straight into
Yeah,
my snack.
it was a danger zone for sure. Sorry, Zach, you
Well,
can talk.
now
I'll give you the close
now
up.
I'm gonna chomp.
Okay, so Zach, I do want to check in before you go about what your thoughts are, what you've been reflecting on, what you've been worried about, what you've been anxious about, what movies you've seen this week.
Well, I was still thinking about Miles's performance,
right.
which isn't gonna go well with your really good throw.
It was a really good throw. Let's edit it after the karaoke discussion.
Okay, great.
And right before, I tried the Midori lemon.
It's gross. It's melon.
Oh.
It's bad. I gotta try it again. It's so bad.
You know what? Here's what I'll say. If I was on the beach, sunburned as fuck, I could chug 10 of those, throw up, and be ready to go.
This is a spring break drink.
It's a spring break drink.
Oh, I gotta
It
try.
feels like a little bit like you're at the sorority mixer.
Oh my
Here you go,
God,
Rainie.
unbearable, unbelievably bad.
Really bad.
The cherry at the bottom is also unnecessary.
This is unfoundedly disgusting.
So Miles does this performance from The Greatest Showman. He starts with his back to the audience.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For about a minute and a half.
I'm making it clap.
Singing what? This is the moment you've all been waiting
So
for.
The Greatest Showman begins with a lot of instrumental. Before I even get into the song, I'm just basically doing a monologue, an in memoriam of Hugh
Oh my
Jackman.
gosh.
Discussing the movies he's been in.
X-Men.
X-Men.
X-Men 2.
X-Men
Oh, I forgot about this part. Yeah, this is important.
I just sort of name movies that he's been in. I talk about his
So
journey
funny.
until finally The Greatest Showman comes out and he decides he wants to take back musical theater, but this time it's for real. And then I begin to sing.
Still with your back to the audience. So it's actually at this point now 2 minutes that we have yet
Yeah.
to see been graced with his face.
Because also, I'll have you know that in The Greatest Showman, for the first 60 seconds, thank you so much.
Wow.
He's-
Miles, you're gonna have to hold that. Tempura green beans just entered the party.
It smells
Just
amazing.
entered the chat. So, because I'll say, Zach, that
These
in
are
the-
scalding.
in
Oh
the-
my God. the oil, it is fresh out.
they're fresh out of the oven. But it's because in the movie, Hugh Jackman's in the under the bleachers.
And Zach, I am gonna finish this story.
sorry, Zach. By the way, I just have to say, Zach is barely on camera. You got to scoot in.
He was
Here,
on he had his
I
own
can
dedicated
carry- I
camera
can carry
now.
it.
Maybe, honestly,
Give it
let's
to
have
him.
this camera be us three, and that one's on Zach.
There we go.
Ooh, Zach's like interviewing us.
Zach Cam.
Zach Cam.
Damn.
What sauce is this? The
Yeah, that's the crazy
This
sauce.
is the crazy sauce because I'm gonna tell you what these tempura green beans are hitting.
The huli huli.
You don't see tempura green beans really that often.
Not
No,
out-
it's sort of
not
innovative.
outside of a
Okay,
Japanese
guys,
restaurant.
get some huli huli up in your mouth. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
So, did you get a raucous applause?
I'll say that I threw my voice out during it, and it was worth it. I'm
And then he
basically
blew
screaming.
his back out after.
I'm and I blew my.
Guys, my God. What
Right.
islands?
I just say the tempura green bean is the most island I've felt recently with the huli huli sauce.
The huli huli spicy.
The
I am
huli huli spice
loving
is spicy.
this. They better not come and pick me up anytime soon. I'm gonna if they come pick me up, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I didn't see the text. Oh,
Yeah, that's
God, this is brilliant.
the kick to the island's green bean tempura.
It's like, oh, I'm being healthy. Actually, it's mostly just fried.
Actually, it's deep fried. Keith got a grease stain on his shirt.
I think it's just sweat.
I mean,
Hot.
it's really come back into season, but I'm sweating like a pig every day now because it's so hot in Los Angeles.
Yeah, man, the heat wave. I mean, so you guys, well, actually, I'll ask you about, I want to hear about your drive to VidCon specifically, because you
Me and
guys are
Kate?
like, yeah, you did a little road trip, a Bessie road trip.
We did a bestie road trip, and then on the way back, I did a bestie road trip with Kaylin.
Oh,
True. He bailed on me.
I bailed on Keith.
He left?
Because I thought you were staying that evening.
I thought I was too.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Long
This
story
is
short.
hitting.
That's delicious.
Let me tell you right now, doing the meal planning, doing the grocery shopping, doing the cooking, it can be, a big hassle. It takes hours of work a day, so many hours a week. But Hungry Root makes it possible to spend less time doing all that and more time doing what you love. It's so easy to eat healthy using Hungry Root. You get fresh, high-quality groceries, simple, delicious recipes, and essential supplements. Also, you can customize it to your personal health goals, your dietary restrictions, your favorite foods, how much time you want to spend cooking. You can make it custom customizable to whatever you want. You can take their suggestions as well. We actually just ordered a bunch of fish for next week because we want to introduce Henry to a bunch of different fish. So it was a great way to do that. Everything from Hungry Root follows a simple standard. It's got to taste good, be quick to make, and contain whole, trusted ingredients. Right now, Hungry Root is offering the Tripod listeners 40% off your first delivery and free veggies for life. Just go to hungryroot.com/tripod to get 40% off your first delivery and get your free veggies. That's hungryroot.com/tripod. Don't forget to use our link so they know we sent you. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Everybody has their non-negotiables. Maybe for you, it's never skipping leg day. Probably for me, my non-negotiables are like I'm always trying to have time for Henry every day. I really try to stick to that. But here's the thing. When your schedule's packed with lots of stuff, work projects and more, it is easy to let priorities slip. But therapy is one that you really should stick to if it's a part of your routine. It's just a great thing to be able to talk through your day with a neutral sounding board to help you get some advice, someone who's not your partner or your friend. So just listen through some of your stresses. Because, it can be tough out there. And if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/tripod today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/tripod.
Zach, who did you drive with?
What are we talking about?
Drive to VidCon.
Where is he?
So Zach is checked out.
I drove with I'm just having a great time over
Can we
here.
put the fries in front of Rainie?
Yes, please.
I drove with Quasi.
Yes,
We had a
please.
great time. We listened to podcasts.
Yeah, you guys listen to podcasts on the way? Because Keith mentioned, and correct me if I'm wrong, Keith. Keith mentioned before we'd even gotten in the car that he had a podcast ready to go, and I think he did it in case the conversation was bad. That way, we would have a natural to Keith playing a podcast for the rest of the road trip.
Right.
However,
We
the
just
conversation
chatted.
was flowing.
And you know why it was flowing? No music was playing.
No music was playing.
Mm-hmm.
We were just
Conversation
chatting.
was freaking flowing. We were talking about
Content,
touring
YouTube,
and content
touring.
and making stuff. We were brainstorming,
Concept
just
ideas.
brainstorming stuff. It was really a lovely time.
It was lovely.
Do you think you're closer now than you were?
I think we're 100% closer.
I mean,
You're
we
more in
shared a
sync?
room.
We shared a room.
Oh
I listened
gosh.
to Miles pee for longer than I've heard anyone pee in my whole life. It woke me up.
Oh my
He said that
god.
And he was
woke up-
peeing in the pitch black dark.
I peed for forever in the
Minutes.
Facebook dark. But what's crazy is then I woke up again at about 4 a.m. and I did another extremely long pee, ELP. And
ELP, as they say.
and that's just shocking to me. I mean, that to me, I'm proud that I have a bladder of that size. I think it's also because Keith was making sure that everyone had electrolytes, me included.
Oh,
So,
that's nice.
I had a lot of liquid IV on the whole experience. And I think that was really what protected me from a dangerous hangover. Because the TikTok party was #lit.
I did. I walked back in the room. Miles was in bed.
Uh-huh.
I made him a liquid IV.
Yep.
And I put it next to him
Oh, yeah.
and said, Miles, here's liquid IV. You should drink it.
Literally dad mode
It
activated.
was #dad mode. Yeah, Zach,
Yeah.
how your experience with Quasi was conversation was
Something
bad.
about
so you
the
turned on
cayenne
podcast.
in this Maui Wowie sauce.
It's
that is-
hooly.
That is just keeping me coming back for more. the little spice on my tongue is saying, "Well, you got to feel that again."
Yeah, the Honolulu sauce is really good.
It's absolutely addicting. And there's your side chili.
Is that chili or bacon? That's chili.
That's chili.
Oh my god.
Now, I'm wondering if we have that
gonna
side chili just as a chili, how's that going to taste for me?
With the chips.
Oh,
Chips and chili, that's a natural integration.
now that's a natural integration.
It's only beef.
And
just
while
like
you
HBO
wait for
Max and
that,
Discovery.
we're gonna try the Passion Paradise Margarita.
No, to me, what is islands
Oh,
for
you guys are gonna like this.
I came
No.
with the company for
You're
somebody's
actually not
birthday
going to.
here.
Really?
I
I
ordered
do.
2 entrees. Everybody made fun of me.
Well, that's hilarious.
I mean, I was hungry.
You ordered 2 entrees. What were the entrees?
I think tacos and a burger.
That's normal to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a hungry girl
Hungry girls unite.
because the brain is a muscle. So if you think really hard, then you're gonna get hungry.
Rainie, I love that. And you're cooking up podcast concepts. You're grinding TikTok. You're etc. You're sort of thinking so big
Is
that
the
your brain
brain a
gets
muscle?
hungry.
Or is it an organ?
Oh.
Oh.
I've always heard it's a muscle, but it seems more like an organ.
Seems a lot more like an organ.
That's interesting. Well, let me think really hard and see if I get sore.
But it is part of the nervous system, which flows through the muscles
my
more than
gosh.
organs.
hello, are you here for Zach?
Ah, fuck. Armando found me.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Ah, shit. Okay, Armando, I do know that we have to go, but
Have you tried these?
Come take a seat and
I would love to try these. Have you tried
I
these?
have had about 8,000 fried string beans over here.
They're green beans.
Whatever, bro.
String?
No. You're gonna want more sauce than that.
Okay, what? I'm gonna grab another one.
If you're not so saucy that it's intoxicating, you're not doing it
There you
right.
go. That's the sauce. That's the sauce you're looking for. It's got a little heat, but you can take it. I feel like.
I don't know if this is the consensus, but I love this.
Yeah, everyone loves it.
No, it's nice to have.
Yeah.
I've had basically
What
the
a
whole
find.
basket to myself.
What's nice about this is I kind of want every restaurant to have this theming.
Yes.
I would love to go to Olive Garden and have a lasagna to go and have the experience be Hawaiian Island. You know, because like we're having chili cheese fries
Olive
and
Island.
fried green beans. Just like someone's in the kitchen just being like, who gives a shit? It's island themed.
Chips and guac.
Yeah, chips and guac.
And tempura green beans.
Let's open a restaurant called Lasagna Islands.
By the way,
Brilliant.
Zach, the shirts alone would do business enough to make the restaurant exist.
And then the lasagna comes out a little circle with a little palm tree in the middle.
Lasagna Island is the greatest idea for a franchise. You could open Lasagna Island in Tampa, in Connecticut. Who gives a fuck, right? Canada.
This episode comes out in 3 weeks. That's how long we have to incorporate.
This is a good. You
get the- yeah, the
you joke,
patent.
but this is good.
If
The
nothing
patent.
else,
I never joke.
As if
the
it's an
shirt.
invention.
The shirt is a great idea.
Yeah.
So Armando,
And you guys do have to go.
Yeah.
That's why he's here.
really quick live from set, Armando,
I
how's it
love
going?
these glasses.
I can't quite report from set because I've been driving all over Burbank for all of it. yeah, just looking for Zach.
You got on the train from Glendale. You've been trailing us.
Yep, precisely. But I finally hunted you down. Shall we?
Thank you, Armando, for your service.
Team, I'll miss you.
I miss you too.
I know that the
miss
show
you.
falls apart when I'm not here.
It does.
Kind of like. Good luck.
Bye, Zach. All right, now that he's fucking gone.
I know. He's almost out of earshot.
Now,
too.
guys, I will say, say what you will about the Islands franchise, but I think that in the ICU, the Island Cinematic Universe, that Hulu sauce or whatever,
Huli.
the Hulu ESPN Disney sauce.
Look at this. Whoa.
Whoa! But
Cinematographer.
Whoa.
I think that the Hulu sauce is like maybe my favorite sauce right now. That's coming out.
It's pretty good. It's hot.
What's new in the sauce world? Because I feel
Oh,
like
that's a great question.
You know what I mean?
Ahi, or no. What was that
That's a
one?
tuna, sorry.
Spicy mayo was huge for a little bit.
spicy tuna was back in style. I feel like are people coming around on blue cheese? I think we abandoned
I
it.
love blue cheese.
Yeah.
I'm back on blue cheese.
What's the pickleball of sauce right now?
The way they gave us ranch, you'd think it's ranch.
They gave us
The ranch is
Can I just-
ramekins
can I
are out of
just,
control.
Can I just talk about the way that they provided us
ranch
ranch.
for each person. I kind of love that.
They gave us a single serving each for ranch, and I gotta be honest, I'm taking one peek at it, and I'm thinking, almost just put my fingers in there. I think it's just a little too liquidy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a runny
It's
ranch.
really hard to get the flavor.
No, but runny
when it's
ranch
so
is,
runny.
is
Yeah.
good for wings. If we had wings, we'd be thrilled right now because then you get a nice thin coating of ranch on the whole wing.
See, if I had a thermos, then I would drink this with a sippy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking that I don't have that. Also, by the way, I took the fries and I put them in the hooly dooly sauce.
Yeah.
And that is islands to me.
Ooh, yeah, give me one of those.
Closer. I'll put it
Rainie,
closer
how's
for
it
y'all.
going on your side of the table?
Okay, so I have to tell you about my weekend,
Okay, by the way, Rainie's big day.
my big day. The train episode was inspired by me going on the train on Sunday
I
and
love
being
that.
completely blown away.
You're
I
using,
was
your,
like,
you're using your life experience to create art.
yes, life imitates art.
He just reached for a french fry and slapped his hand away. And so where did you take the train from?
So I took the train I just parked my car 2 stations away from this stadium, so I didn't have to deal with parking there.
Stadium.
So I went to a soccer game.
Oh, yeah.
fun.
I saw that on your story.
And I just need to sort of have a confession. This is sort of, to get it off my chest.
Yeah.
Because something so embarrassing happened to me.
Rainie's big foible? Did
was-
you run out onto the field thinking the game was over? Rainie was storming the field after the first
Did you
quarter.
cheer for the opposing team's goal?
Oh, by the way, Miles and I share this in common. Both scored on the wrong goal
Oh,
in basketball.
devastating. I was about to say it myself. A devastating experience.
Yeah, and I was like, why is nobody cheering? I just, broke away.
Yeah, no,
Like, I had a breakaway. But no. It was actually after the game. So I was with Desiree. Desiree's roommate comes with this girl who looks exactly like her. And I was like, oh
Like
my
her
God.
roommate or like Desiree?
Like her roommates. And I was like, okay, they're definitely sisters. They might be twins. Like, this is exciting. So I was like,
Rainie, I know where this is going. This is
Oh,
this is a common foible, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I said, "Oh my God, you guys look exactly alike. Are you guys twins?" And Desiree quietly
We're having an incredible time.
to me is like, "They're hooking up."
Yeah.
And it was I never recovered. I had to leave like shortly after. I was
You,
like, I
you
just
didn't recover? You couldn't? Did they laugh?
no.
They were offended?
No, I don't think they were offended, but and then I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like I thought that you must be twin. And then I was like, I gotta stop digging, and it was bad.
You know, like
I love
people
this.
people are always saying you have to love yourself.
True. You think you're the hottest
Sometimes
person in the world?
yourself is someone else.
I feel like I know many people who have been in queer relationships with people that look exactly like them.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Well, I do have a segment, but it was for my AMC sort of.
Yeah, Rainie, by the way,
I thought we were going to AMC.
Should we ask some other people eating here what movie they saw last?
did you just watch Challengers for this?
Have you guys seen that one?
I will say, Rainie, your first pitch for this episode was, and we haven't even gotten into the sunburn episode of the Islands Margarita flight,
I know.
Oh, wow.
and we have to rank them. But
Yes.
your first
Easy.
idea was we wait outside the movie theater for people exiting a movie, and we ask how it was.
Yes.
So it's sort of movie reviews live.
Movie reviews live because I also saw Inside Out too. Oh my God.
Good.
I sobbed. Sobbing next to a 4-year-old who was asking his mom what was going on.
I liked Inside Out 1.
I liked it
It
too.
was not my favorite one.
Me
I know
either.
a lot of people, it was like really revelatory for them.
It made me emote.
I thought it was complicated, overcomplicated.
Too thinky.
I thought that the more you thought about the fun islands or whatever was the youth islands, the less it made sense.
Yeah.
I was just like, this doesn't really make any sense. But I was like, but I'm having fun. It's a children's movie.
Right.
So then I didn't feel like I would want to see Inside Out 2 because while I liked Inside Out, it was like
Not your
it
favorite.
was fine. And it's going to be similar. It's going to be a similar movie.
Yeah.
So it's like one I could miss, but am I wrong? Should I not miss it?
So I didn't love Inside Out 1, but I don't know if that was my state of mind or something. But I will say in terms of the complication, I was like, why are the feelings having feelings? Like some of it doesn't make sense and they don't address it.
Yeah.
But Inside Out 2, I think it's worth a watch. It's easy to watch. It's funny. The star-studded. And it's kind of just about like loving the complicated version of yourself.
I mean, hey, I love that.
You know, here's the only thing I have to say about the star-studded animation is it doesn't matter if they're a star. So why are we letting
Yeah.
celebrities take so many
Yeah.
voice actors' jobs away like
Because
this?
you can't even really tell.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I am as a parent of a child, I'm not going to be like, well, at least Robert Downey Jr.'s voicing. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going because I want to see it. I'm going because the child wants to see
not
it.
gonna make it
And I
better.
don't care if I have a good or bad time because
You
I
can
get to
kinda check
zone out.
Man, the reclining chairs
And
make it
just
even easier.
rest. Take
Yeah.
a rest.
Take a deep rest.
Resting is really important. Sometimes you have to work to rest. You know what I mean? I'm not a natural rester. So I have to tell myself sit down and
How
rest.
do you rest? Yeah.
Well,
Good to
TikTok.
a t-shirt,
we've-
not a natural rest, not a natural
not a
rest.
natural
Well, the
rester.
t-shirts in this episode are popping
The
off.
merch alone will pop off.
Lasagna
It'll pay
Islands
for-
I want right now.
the merch alone will pay for this.
I want it to look like this shirt almost.
Yeah.
But like retro, like an old
Yeah.
restaurant.
Lasagna Island. Oh, that's such a
We
good
could just
idea.
make the shirt. I bet Dana
I think
would
we
do
have
it.
to. We
Yeah.
have to.
Oh, the cheese. Oh, the cheese.
Please.
Sorry. I really think, though, what's nice about today and the islands vibe in general is
I'm
like
taking this original one.
you want to have a
just
little.
for me.
Honestly, I was maybe gonna have some of the sunburn, which looks grapefruit inspired.
Try it.
Sometimes
Try
when
it.
I do this, can you guys tell me if this is cool to do? When I have a big thick fry, I think of it like a big sausage or sandwich, and I dip it. Sorry, Rainie, I just tapped you away, and I dip it into the sauce, and then I kind of just go for the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
right?
I think that's cool. If that's what
really
you were
cool.
asking, I thought it was cool.
Thank you.
I also have been doing the bunch, especially when they're connected by cheese. They're connected. You know, they're. I'm grabbing a pinch of cheese fry.
It was not. I need to get on your fingies. It was nice of her to bring us side plates that we're not using at all.
I forgot about them.
Oh yeah, I definitely forgot about those.
She
But they're going to
kindly
be
tried
clean.
to not block the camera,
Yeah.
but that also put them out of reach.
Yeah, this was way easier than I thought it was going to be to film.
She's there. The island
really
staff
chill.
and food, incredible.
Yeah. It's
I'm
amazing.
just like
5 stars. Yelp.
I mean, the margaritas, hit or miss.
Yeah.
Well, let me try the sunburn
Try the sunburn.
because that's got to be the one that I'm trying to get into.
Is it a Paloma? Is it spicy?
Okay, that's yummy. No, it's not spicy at all.
Take it. It's yours.
Here's my problem. I'm gonna have a couple sips. If I have the whole thing, I'm gonna be asleep by 2 p.m.
The whole thing. They can't be a whole margarita. Although this is rather large for a margarita. This is like a full margarita,
It's a margarita tower.
right? Isn't that what a
yeah,
size
like
of a margarita
if
is
it
not
were
a
in
huge
a shallow
drink?
dish.
That's yummy. That's grapefruit inspired. Maybe pink lemonade. I can definitely taste the takiki. Ooh, by the way, you know that when you just have that that first little alcoholic sip.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, okay, party time. My brain is sort of lighting up like a lighthouse.
And your tummy goes, okay.
My tummy goes, here we go. Get ready to shit. But that's yummy. That's yummy for sure.
Okay, so let's do our AMC segment at the islands.
So we have our AMC segment. So for the listeners, I want you to imagine that we're outside of a theater.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for someone to come out of Inside Out 2. And Rainie's going to go, did you like it? I didn't like it that much.
No, it's a movie theme segment.
By the way, I just want to say, before you move on to your segment,
Yeah.
I love that the two things you did this weekend were watch Inside Out 2 and go take the train.
And
the two episodes that we're recording today are, let's go wait outside the movie theater where I watched Inside Out 2 and take the train. We are living Rainie's life one for one, and I can't stand it enough.
That could be, that's a new series, Things Rainie Does.
Things Rainie do.
Okay, so what would these movie characters' relationship
Tripod
be
is
like?
just Rainie's weekend replay.
Rainie's weekend rewind.
Rewind. Here's things I did. Now you're going to do them.
Sorry, Rainie, what was the thing?
Okay, so what would these movie characters' relationship be? So we've got Simba and Tigress from Kung Fu Panda. Would they be
One
hooking
night
up?
stand, drunken college, hook up.
To me, Kung Fu Panda and Tigress is hot, right?
Yeah, she's the Angelina Jolie.
I think that and it's not Kung Fu Panda and Tigress. It's Tigress and
Simba from Lion King.
Simba from Lion King.
Specifically, mid.
Did you guys want to order you want food or we okay?
I think
Oh,
we're
you're
okay.
good.
Thank you so much.
You know the transition where they're singing Huna Makata and he's walking across the log?
Yeah, and he gets a little bit medium.
Medium.
He's sort of post-puberty.
Yeah, the post-puberty. Nala's obviously a little too
Insane.
hot.
I think they
like
met
too
at
hot.
Nala's too hot. I think they meet at a friend's birthday party, and then they just ravage each other
Oh my God.
And then I think
at Simba's one-bedroom apartment.
Tigress
So
sort
this is my place. Sorry about all this.
Or you know what? It's a studio.
Sorry about all these bugs.
It's a studio, 'cause
I just
then-
had a warthog over.
Just had my friend Pumbaa over.
Let the bong out.
Pumbaa does toke, by the way.
You know that Boomba has a bunch of glass. That dude has got so many fun novelty bowls.
Timon has so much bud in his pockets.
Ramon is 100% the dealer.
Yeah, Timon is a dealer.
who goes who in this situation after they hook up.
It's got to be Tigress because Simba's the pride
He's
of
a
the
Sim.
lions. He's
Yeah.
a Simpa. More like Simba. Good t-shirt again. It's a picture of Simba, more like Simba. Come on. And then on the back, it's Nala, but it's like a fan art of Nala where she's like a human woman.
Too hot. She's like Lola Bunny and Space Jam.
Exactly right. Or I was going to say Shrek style when they turn Shrek into a
Oh,
person, but it's Nala turning into a hot woman.
Oh, she would be gorge.
Georgina.
Jacob Elordi in Euphoria and Cher from Clueless.
Such a weird. Sorry, Cher and Jacob Elordi's character in Euphoria.
From Clueless?
He's like his little sociopath.
Yeah, but he's also popular.
His movies are like 25 years apart.
That's true.
So Cher gets in a car accident with Jacob Elordi. Jacob Elordi is trying to finesse the situation by trying to bang Cher. Cher pulls out a gun.
Oh my God.
I think that's exactly right.
Yeah. Exactly right.
A little gun out of her clutch.
It's a little pink gun with a bedazzle.
Juno from Juno and Shrek.
Juno and Shrek. I think that they're friends that met each other at a
Yeah,
bowling.
she's already pregnant.
Yeah, Juno would meet Shrek at a bowling alley because she's sort of being twee.
Yeah.
And then Shrek is kind of also there because he got out of the swamp.
Sorry.
Oh no.
He got out of the swamp. He's just figuring it out. And then Juno and Shrek kind of become bowling buddies. You know what I mean?
They're both witty.
Yeah.
Last one, Bella and Ross from Friends.
Bella from Twilight and Ross from Friends. Bella Hadid. I think Bella from Twilight and Ross from Friends would be like Ross is like Bella's manager at work. You know what I mean? And Bella's sort of she's not good at her job. She's always distracted.
But she's the only one who shows up on time.
She's the only one who shows up on time. So Ross is kind of I gotta say, you're good, but you're not that good.
A nice Ross.
Yeah, that's that kind of thing. And then Bella's like, sorry, I just am doing my best.
Sorry, it's just been, my brain is all a mess right
I'm
now.
a mess right now. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Gorgeous. I mean, yeah, they'd be kind of boring together. So I get the office space, going
Yeah,
to
you
the
know what I
office,
mean?
because it's just oh my gosh, this is so monotone.
Yeah, it's like Bella cannot get her shit together. Let's get Bella a coffee.com.
This one died, but that's okay. We don't need it.
No, we don't need it.
We've got the wide.
Speaking of Bella Hadid
Okay.
is dating
Is this news from 2.5 years ago?
No. Let's see. Let me just actually. I'm going to
Rainie-
fact check
Is
this.
this
surprisingly.
unverifiable gossip or?
On the Perfect Person live stream, Rainie one goes, "Okay, gossip alert." And it was 2 SNL cast members that were on SNL 30 years ago. It was one of the Ghostbusters. Who was it was Carrie.
Carrie Fisher.
It was
And Dan
Carrie
Aykroyd?
Fisher and Dan Aykroyd. She was like, SNL, gossip alert, Carrie Fisher and Dan Aykroyd were together.
It's tea.
That's surprising. I
Funny
guess.
guys they've been hitting since the dawn of time.
Funny tall guys can get it.
Yeah, the original funny guy. Jesus.
Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper.
I mean, B. Coops can have it all.
He's a hot
I
guy.
thought they were dating, or are they dating now?
They
I thought Coops was
They are,
married.
they are.
Was Coops not married?
no, I don't think so.
What a great shot that is.
Dang,
We're
that's
so far away. No, we don't need Zach anymore. Oh my God,
It's
stuck
rude to
the
wait
table.
down a waiter, right?
Yeah.
Like we
Well, why are you waving her down?
Because we probably should pay.
Oh,
We're gonna bring this closer just for the finale, right?
I mean, it's 4K, baby.
That's true.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Let's dance.
I almost bought Cat Girlfriend today.
Oh, why didn't you?
Because we were going on the road, I felt.
Oh.
You were right. You didn't know how right you were.
Because Julian was playing with Cat Girlfriend this morning.
He likes Cat Girlfriend.
He loves Cat Girlfriend. And he threw her, and she nearly shattered. And I thought, we have to bring her to the podcast.
Before
save
he
her.
So
shatters.
she'll get out of my house. I do not love Cat Girlfriend.
Oh, really? Is she annoying?
Going, hey, look and listen. We got to dance. Hey, baby, come dance with me.
What's his favorite style of toy? Does he like the animatrons?
It's trucks, unfortunately. He's loving trucks,
no.
and it's heteronormy of him. No, the kid loves trucks.
And you're like, can you be a little subversive?
He loves the garbage truck. That's his favorite thing ever.
Everyone loves garbage truck.
This morning we were trying to sleep. He heard the garbage truck and truck.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, we gotta go back to sleep, honey. It's 5 a.m. And he was like, truck. He loves the truck.
he's committed.
Why was he
He's going to
talking
wake up
to
at
you at 5 in the
dawn.
morning?
Well, it's 5 a.m. We were like, okay, Julie, maybe if we pull him into bed with us, then he'll go back to sleep because then he'll take a little bit longer. And then he was like, with truck, I hear the truck. I want to go outside and see the truck. And I'm like, it's just a little too early. You're going to be tired all day if you don't go back to sleep. And then he just hung out and played with a book.
Aw, he's a scholar.
He's just a scholar. He does like books. He's a big fan.
Books are cute.
Henry closes every book I put in front of him. He's just like
He's
his
like,
daddy.
and another chapter.
He's like, that
like
was
his-
great.
He's like, great reading time. Let's go ahead
That
and
was
close.
fun. How about we sing? How
we
about we
sing?
sing, Dad?
Aw, he's a performer.
Who likes the songs?
So TikTok Party
Oh, yeah. I
I heard it was like a movie.
So
like crazy.
Galen did say from Galen said it was a movie. Zach and Keith showed up, saw the line, and couldn't have left faster. Me, Galen, Desiree,
Zach was like, I'm out.
Zach was out. Me, Galen,
He
Desiree.
wanted to be in. I was the one being like, we cannot do this. We got to go.
We went to the TikTok party, and it was a blast in Quasi. We all went, and
I feel like Quasi is fun to party with.
Quasi was fun to party with. It was great. I think this VidCon was the first time I knew enough people that it felt like I was bouncing from conversation to conversation. Instead
made
of, And I was there with Desiree, Kaylin, and Quasi
Yeah.
when I wasn't with Keith and Zach.
It was
so
nice having a squad. Someone at one point said, you guys roll with a lot of people. And I said, yeah, it's the way to do it. And honestly, we saw that because last year we saw Smosh and they had like 8 of them.
It was cool.
It gives you someone to talk to. And also, like, when you roll up, you're like, holy shit, that's all of them.
Yeah.
And it just makes it easy to enter into any conversation because everyone saw you arrive in your
Right.
gigantic squad. It's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so it was like
safety in numbers.
me, Desiree, Kaylin, Quasi, YB, and Herbert all rolling up at once. And because we had like a big mass, other people could approach us.
Oh.
And that was kind of really great. And I
Yeah.
knew enough people. Yeah, like seeing Smosh was great. Seeing like tons of people that I've just interacted with a little bit more. Whereas like last year, I was like, I know some people here or there. But
Yeah.
if I don't have the core group, I'm sort of out in the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are the panels? Did you get good
They're
questions?
fun.
They're good.
Yeah.
Talked about our team.
I think VidCon didn't sell as many tickets as they wanted.
It was much smaller.
They didn't rent as much of the convention center out. Like normally there's like 2 more big spaces, like the whole arena's rented out, and the downstairs is also a meet and greet. There's a meet and greet upstairs and downstairs in the
wow.
ballrooms. Not this year. So I don't know if
It was way smaller, and brands spent less money for creators. So
and
like
they put them all in the parties, but all the parties are a lot of the parties are rooftops, and it wasn't set up to hold people well. So a lot of parties were off-site, so they were hard to get to, and they were small capacity. So that logistically was bad. And
also the
everyone put
YouTube
their
thing was like that, right?
Yes, the YouTube one was also like that.
It was totally at capacity, and then it was like
not-
difficult to get up there.
Even also, YouTube was the main sponsor of VidCon this year,
And they didn't have a big party.
and they didn't have a big party at the convention center or hotel. Like there was
Very
one
weird.
year I went, and there was like the party was in the convention hall.
That was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, and it was amazing because it was just in the and all the years previously there was a party at the convention on the first night.
Right.
So it was easy to get to. It was a great place to meet everybody. There was no line to get in.
Mm-hmm.
It was big enough to hold everyone because it was a convention hall.
Right.
But now everything was a different place. The TikTok party I could have gone to if I had taken the first bus that I could have taken, and instead I was like, no, I got to find my way to the spotter party and meet my friends.
Right. For a little bit.
I'm
No,
here.
the spotter party was cool. For a second, we were holding
was
it down
cool.
because it was Try Guys and Spotter hosting a cocktail. Keith was performing. Zach was like stuck at a dinner. So me, Desiree, and Kaylin, and Quasi and YB sort of held it down for the team.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's right. We do represent the brand here.
Hell yeah.
And then Keith came and went to the TikTok party. I mean, it's fun to like do that once a year, I think. Like the
Yeah.
big, bombastic, wild. You go to a TikTok party and there's all these people and you're like, I recognize that person from something and I don't know. And like that is really fun, but it is also like it gasses me out, baby.
Yeah.
Woo.
Are you a renter? Do you ever feel like you're stuck in this loop of rent payments, just watching your money vanish into thin air? Well, then it's time to turn that rent game around and start earning some serious rewards, and that's where Built Rewards comes in. Built is breaking ground as a neighborhood rewards program that hooks you up with points on your rent. Every month, pay your rent and watch the Built points roll in. Use points to jet off on a dream vacation. Put your points toward a flight or hotel stay with 500 plus airlines and 700,000 plus hotels and properties. You can also use your points to book fitness studio classes, redeem them toward a future rent payment. They're designed to meet your lifestyle. Pay rent hassle-free through the Built Rewards app. Your rent game just got a major upgrade. Built points have been consistently ranked the highest value point currency by the Points Guy and Bankrate. Earn points by paying rent right now when you go to joinbuilt.com/tripod. That's joinbilt.com/tripod. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/tripod to start earning points with your rent payments today.
Yeah, and you have a kid, so you can't even sleep 12 hours.
I know. Tried to, got more sleep than I have
He
typically.
did. He was sleeping in. I
slept
was
till like
going
8.
to sleep after and waking up before Miles every night.
No, it was wild. Yeah, because you had way more to do than I did.
I was a busy boy down there.
Me and Quasi were playing pickleball on Friday, like shirts
Fun.
off, challenger style.
No,
we played
So
much.
lucky.
We played pickleball for like an hour and a half. It was great.
So fun.
I can't believe they have a pickleball court at VidCon.
It was at the hotel, yeah. So we just went
Oh.
out and then we got like pickleball paddles from, something, and it was great. Saw John and Hank Green.
Yeah. I went bowling with Hank Green.
Oh yeah, Friday night you did.
Yeah. it
How
was-
did you beat him?
No, he was really good. I got second to him.
Wow, he's good at bowling. That's
What's
on
your
brand.
bowling score?
That night I got
I'm
a
like-
117.
Okay.
Wasn't bad.
yeah.
But I was really like throwing nines, just constant nines, and I was like, this is so frustrating.
Almost getting the full thing.
But similarly, Hank, he had like this first game, he had like 5 strikes, but every strike he bowled was followed by kind of a shitty frame or two. So he couldn't get like the
Right,
points
the
rolling. But then his
multiplication.
second game, he got like a 150. My best game is a 169, hilariously enough.
Let's go,
Yeah,
dude.
169, which is great. I've only gotten into that range 3 times in my life.
169.
But they've all been fairly recently.
I think 120 or 30 is the highest I've ever bowled. I'm not a very good bowler.
I love bowling.
I'm insecure
I'm not
about it.
good at it,
No.
but I'm good enough, and it's fun. It's a great activity. But I find myself, you speaking about going to parties and getting gassed out, if I'm going to do a drinking thing, I'd like an activity
Oh, me too.
that
typically.
allows for a laid-back hang that is fun, a focus, something
I agree.
happening. So darts can be that.
Yeah.
Billiards could be that. Bowling can be
Mm-hmm.
that. I think going to a bar to watch a game could be that. That
Yeah.
could get a little big.
Typically, I agree, by the way.
I want to be able to sit down every so often.
I want to be able to go, like, to me and my friends have been going when we play pickleball sometimes. We get drinks down to the court. So
Oh.
we're sort of drinking, and then we're playing pickleball, and a little bit of sweat, a little bit of day beers or whatever. That's a really
That's
nice combo.
tiring. I
That's
bet you
very tiring.
get tired.
But like a day party is
Yeah.
my favorite thing. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to a party on July 4th that's during the day. I'm like, great.
Great,
Like
yeah.
that's my favorite thing to do. And then by the time night even rolls around, I got to go to bed because I got to wake up so early anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna wake up.
Then when Daddy's got a party, Daddy's got to go to bed early.
Yeah, it makes it better.
It makes it way better. But activity, I'm all the time trying to do an activity. Whether it's pool, could crush pool.
Billiards, as they say.
Honestly, it'd be fun to do like a Summer Olympics where it's billiards, it's darts, it's bowling.
Bar
yeah.
Olympics.
Bar
just
Olympics.
sort of bar vibes. I mean, I'm very into bowling right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Did you
love.
get-
It's just
do you
a
have
fun
your own
activity. It's a
glove?
hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
No, I wish.
Can we grab the check? Thank you.
Thank you. I know
Oh,
we're
no,
okay.
thank
Yeah, we're all good. We spilled all the ranch all over the place.
Yeah,
I
we
got a little
spilled
bit of
the-
ranch in my pants, and I tried to clean it up with cold water. I hope it works like blood.
I got ranch on my pants and a need to dance.
Ooh, that's very nice rhyme.
So that could also be merch.
ranch in my pants, and I need to dance.
Every tripod we should try to generate 10 new pieces of merch.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we make 10 units of
10 units of each. 10 times 10,
Two-
that's 1,000.
one extra small. One extra small, one extra small, one small, one medium, one
One small,
large,
medium.
one extra large, one 2XL, one 3XL, one 4XL, one 5XL.
Very limited edition.
Such the most limited possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Keith, can you get your card out so that when
I sure can.
Desiree's gonna be here soon.
Let me tell you. Can I tell you guys
Thank
the
you.
recent gas total? I've got to give this receipt to Devin because I used the company card to pay for my gas to and from VidCon
Yeah.
because it's just me and Zach.
Yeah.
And guess what my financial total was?
Gas on the way, gas on the back.
I just filled up my tank.
Once.
Yeah.
120.
No,
130.
Oh, 50.
it's less.
What?
It's more than that. It's a funny number.
69.
69.
69 what?
420.
69.
69.
69.
Sorry, 69, 420
And that was and that was
$70.
and guys, that was chance.
69.
I didn't even
69?
notice till I looked at the receipt in the car yesterday
Thank you
that
so
my
much.
Thank you so much.
gas total
Appreciate
was $69.69.
That's insane.
that feels like it feels like a
That's
sign.
you.
Is that a sign?
Sign.
Is that a sign? I have to sign.
Well, while Keith's signing his life away,
Yeah.
should we throw it to my...
Well, I think we should do advice in the car.
Oh, because we're not near our time.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll see you in the car.
Although we can keep chatting until Desiree
Hey,
comes.
guys, we're going to keep chatting until Desiree comes.
Oh, nope. Desiree's here.
Hey, guys, we'll see you in the car.
Okay.
Huge update, guys. We are outside waiting for Desiree, and the data from my new smart ring just came onto my phone.
Wow.
So I can track exactly where in the conversation do we
Oh my
think that
God.
Miles was stressed for about 20 minutes around, there we go, 12:15.
So
right
now.
Around 12 for the last...
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Oh boy.
Now, are we walking to Desiree's car, or what's good?
Yes,
Or
we're
she
walking,
driving
and I
to
think
us?
that she said she's in the parking lot right next to Island, so I think we're just
Oh,
gonna
she
go
must be right in here.
right here. And then when we get there, I think we should all go in the back so we don't have to deal with the cords.
We're going in, so this
Going
person's
in
gonna...
other cars. So sorry.
Desiree?
Sorry, what was that? We're all going to go in the back seat?
Yeah.
Desiree.
We're in the parking lot, but I'm not seeing you.
Oh, there she is. There she is. I see her.
Oh, there she is. We got you. We got you.
There she is. Okay.
Keith saw.
So yeah, for some time, it marked the activity when we were running around.
Oh yeah. So you must have been. Yeah.
So I must have been sort of,
Pumping.
my heart rate must have been through the roof. And then for the last 15 minutes, it says I was quite stressed out.
Because you were sad that the episode is coming to an end.
I thought it must have been it.
Aw.
like, "Oh, man."
Actually, Keith, you can go in the front. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. I'll meet you in there. Thank you. I'm
And
buckled up.
now we can do Avicii. Miles, please give me that good.
At Vici.
It's advice that'll go for miles. Tune it to your radio station. It's advice that'll go for miles. Everyone get ready, Miles Nation. Miles Nation, go. It's advice that'll go for miles. Advice that'll go for miles.
Okay, so it's advice time?
Yeah, advice
Well,
time.
that's
Can you give us
awesome.
advice?
Yeah, hang on. And then we'll just cut out the part where I'm thinking of the advice.
We'll just cut all this.
Hang on, we'll just cut all this, and then we're just thinking about it. And because I did have something that I was going to say that was good.
Okay, Desi, there you
And it
go.
was, here we go.
Whoa.
Hang on, it was so good. Oh God, it was good. Oh fuck.
What could it have been?
No, it was really smart.
Can you just give
oh.
us a shitty one because you probably can't think of a smart one now.
You can't do the smart one now.
I just think of Centennial 1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Hang on. Oh shit. Hi, Miles Nation. Woo!
Hey!
Have you ever wanted your plant to actually be an industry plant?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What's
Have
that
you
mean?
ever wanted your ficus to make sure that you're just like us?
Oh.
Introducing the new way to water a little teensy plant. If you've got a tiny plant and you're tired of spilling water all over your fucking house. Oh no, I forgot to put the drainage pot inside a bigger pot. Sound like Keith?
What?
I don't know. Does
What?
he like plants? Unclear.
What? I don't like plants. I don't
Well,
know.
what you can do is going to be that good that's about to get you loaded and toted.
Okay.
Put an ice cube in it, you
Oh.
stupid bitch.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Put an ice cube in it, and that ice cube is going to melt it, and it'll be like you were watering it really slow over the course of a whole hour.
Oh, that's really good.
That's nice to have, but you can only do this if it's hot because the plant. If it's cold and you give the plant cold, it's going to be pissed. But
Yeah.
it's going to be like, stop.
It's gonna
stop.
be like, this is
Don't they
cold.
say to do that with like orchids or something?
With an orchid, specifically, I was doing it because I'm babysitting my mother-in-law's orchid.
Oh.
She dropped the orchid at her house, and I'm putting an ice cube in it. I'm making sure that it's staying alive.
Nice.
I am very nervous about it because if I kill it, then she's going to be mad at me.
Thank goodness you don't have a cat.
That is true because your cat will eat it alive.
Really poisonous.
Really?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, shit. I got to make sure.
Almost
lilies.
every beautiful plant kills cats.
I got to make sure that. What about dogs?
Well, yeah.
Dogs aren't as curious to eat plants like that.
What about? I got to make sure Julian doesn't eat it either.
What about
Yeah,
babies?
I mean,
It is in my office, thankfully, which Julian doesn't go in because there's dangerous stuff in there.
there's dangerous stuff in there, like knives.
There's knives, there's tools, there's like a PC to play
Yep.
games. So it's dangerous because it's addictive.
Your bongs.
All my bongs. I got 14 bongs. In my office is my bong collection.
Yeah, he's sort of a bong boy now.
I'm a bong guy. Hey, bongers.
And you have
What's
a
up,
bong
bongers?
Uh-oh, I got a bonger. Okay.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
my God.
Everybody's
Christ.
trying to die.
Somebody just ran out in front of the car. That was terrifying.
That was
I
really
hate it
close.
when that happens.
I thought Desiree was going to hit and run.
Desiree did sort of accelerate.
Desiree said,
Down.
No, Desiree was literally like, no one's going to notice if I knock this guy around a little bit. But anyway, that's my advice. Use an ice cube to water your little plants.
Keith, hit us with the official tripod theme song.
Desiree
And then-
tried to kill a man moments ago. Kill a man. Desiree tried to kill a man. Desiree tried to kill a man. Tripod.
Have a good ass week.